It happened at the Methodist Family Medical Center on East Beltline Road, right near Highway 67. Police officers are still on the ground there investigating. WFAA's Sydney Persing is there at the scene. Sydney, what have you learned so far?
Well, Morgan, I can tell you that the victim, who police say is a physician, is in stable condition at last check. The suspect, again, according to police, is in critical condition. There are a lot of moving parts to this investigation. In fact, officers are working two separate scenes at the same time here. The first is less than half a mile up the road from me at Methodist. Again, that is where the chief of police says this shooting happened. He said his officers got the call just after noon today that there was an active shooter in the building. He said when his guys got on scene, they found a gunshot wound, a victim laying on the ground, and a man with a long gun fleeing the scene in a black four-door Chrysler. As you should be looking at on your screen, the suspect in his car did not appear to get very far. The chief of police says he got in a car crash not far from the scene. That is where I'm standing. And the chief says that is when 5 of his officers fired at the suspect, pulled him out of the car, and transported him to the hospital. Again, that suspect is in critical condition at this hour. The chief of police just held a news conference here in the last hour.
All the officers involved in this incident will be placed on administrative leave pending the outcome of the investigation. That's all the information I have at this time, and I'm not going to be answering any questions, okay? Thank you.
And as you heard there, the chief did not take any questions from reporters. In fact, that news conference lasted just about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Now, as you should be able to see over my shoulder, this is still an incredibly active scene. We have investigators combing through this crash scene. In fact, you can see what appears to be the suspect's car down there in the distance where officers are around, and then at least 1 to 2 other cars that appear to be involved. We were not, as you heard, able to ask the chief any more details about this crash or the shooting. We tried to. We will continue to press officials and learn more about this investigation. As we do, we will bring you all of that information on air and online. Morgan.